I've been thinking about it, and Sid from Toy Story was actually a real top stand-up guy. Let's get on it. Hello, I am Mark and I paint Corinthians, and I'm sorry I didn't have a video for you last week. I actually made one, and just when I was going to upload it onto YouTube, I had a message from the guy whose figures it was about saying, "Oh, do you mind just keeping them under wraps for the time being?" Which I always respect. I mean, it's a bit annoying after I made the video, but it will be posted in the future, and you'll see what it's about. But that's enough about that video. Let's talk about today's video. Some of you may know that a couple of weeks ago I did my first ever Funko Pop repaint, links in the card, and one of the problems I encountered while I was doing that was this area under here. It's really difficult to get a paintbrush in there. If you do, you can't really do it neatly, and the chances are you are also going to get paint on the bottom of the head. So I found out that probably the best way to paint under there without making a big mess is to get a bit Sid Phillips from Toy Story, remove the head of the figure, and then stick it back on when you've finished. So today's episode is going to be the decapitation of Gary Cahill. Let's get on that now. As you can see, I've moved this to the kitchen. We've gone first person for this experience. You're going to need some hot water, some kind of container to put your figure in, and you see I've got a tea towel there ready to dry it off afterwards. And it really is pretty simple. I'm going to boil the kettle now, and you let it cool just a tiny bit. Then you put it into the jug, put the figure into the jug for 4 minutes. I'll say that again, 4 minutes, just in case you can't hear me over the kettle. And when it's been in there for 4 minutes, the head goes nice and soft. You can just pull it straight off, and then your figure's ready to paint. So let's do that now. Also, something else I realised when I did this for the first time, don't fill it right up to the top, because once you dunk your figure in there, you don't want it to start overflowing. But yeah, 4 minutes, let's go. So that's your 4 minutes. I should have said you have to be a bit careful of the steam at first. Also, if you're a child watching this, make sure you do it with an adult to help you. Shake the water off, give it a little dry on your tea towel, and then you should be able to see it's quite nice and soft now. And all you need to do is give it a pull. It comes off that easy. So yeah, there's the body, ready to paint, easy access to the shoulders. Leave that head, which will harden up just as it cools down, and when you finish painting, stick it straight back on. Easy as that. I was going to do another video putting it back on, but to be honest, I think that won't be for a while, so I've not got time to paint them just yet. So I think that's going to be it for today, but like I say, you don't have to heat it back up to get it back in afterwards. You can just shove it in, give it a hard push, and it works. So yeah, hopefully that will be of use to someone. Thank you for commenting and subscribing. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. I'll see you again soon. You might be wondering why I'm here again, having done the outro part on that last section of the video, but having watched it back, I realised it did get a little bit carry on Funko with talk of heads hardening and shoving it back in. So I just thought I needed you to know that I do have a bit of self-awareness. I'm aware that it all got a little bit funky. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this bit. What can I say? I only got one take on that bit. So, maybe that will make it worth the like for you. Maybe you want to include your favourite innuendo in the comments below. Knock yourselves out. I'll see you again soon.